James Joseph Silva Sandoval, severe victim, Bedford County, Tennessee, Shelbyville, Tennessee, 110 Birch Street, Shelbyville, Tennessee. Today I came home from the library. I didn't have any outbursts at the library, but somebody loves the idea of my memories being suppressed at the time of intelligence. Whenever I was providing intel for the Navy, the Department of Defense, which I know everybody was involved. Like this specific group of corrupt individuals that have them some behavior research in a corrupt environment, that actually enjoy. They're like little, like little kids that got away with stealing a Twinkie out of mama's purse or a $5 bill. And I have tons of research. If you find research, I know transferring to a Syrian or a moron's name makes it mine no longer, but the paperwork's real and I don't give permission to do stuff like that. Some of the stuff that I'm going through right now, the Rickety Rape Crew, they're profiling me, which is the library staff in the Bedford County Justice Department. If we're doing you like it, we're not going to hit you. And Rickety is that benevolent rapist that done his time, that's recovered, but he sits at the library all day on his phone, and he don't even connect to the library's internet. So, Rickety Rape, the library staff and Justice Department overseen it the entire time it happened. They had me broken down in 165 McDowell Road, the trailer that's now at Ranchero Park. Number 9 that they forced us to live in. They committed a lot of murders in that. It's very satanic. It's like a poltergeist. They had to learn how to control the poltergeist that was already in there so it wouldn't manage their stuff and keep their victims alive. Because they need a fall guy. So, they really don't, but that's how they play it with the Justice Department. So, I guess Clarks Vegas is strong. They got a guy in Clarks Vegas, looks like me, from Appalachian East Tennessee with Siskin and them. I own Siskin, no matter what Siskin says. He had to reimburse because they didn't move the paperwork over, and I already had valid complaints well underway. So, out in Chattanooga, that's probably where Cody went and took my $77 million after we had sexual interactions, and I told her I didn't want to because I have nothing to do with Javier Noriega coming in the district attorney's office and sticking his dick in her mouth. So, while I hid under her desk and she didn't have panties on. So, I go outside and mouth to the cameras. I say, because Rickety got shot after we had outlined everything, Central Intelligence Department of Defense, United States Attorney's Office. I come over here to 110 Birch Street to set up what I was doing, and Rickety came with his rape crew, and they were going to snatch me, so he got shot in the head, but he's still alive. What he had in his hands when he got shot was something I arranged. He had his real identity that somebody was holding at the Justice Department that I got a hold of for doing favors, no questions asked. And I gave it to him, and it had his account number on there and everything from his trust fund. Everybody born here in Bedford County gets a trust fund. He's done dirty by gang because he had that money. So it wasn't a whole lot of money, but he probably would have had a different outcome in life, And he thought I really killed him, and he come with different fingerprints and all that. So he gets up and he goes to take off to do boy rape. And now this is done in front of Deputy Chief Lieutenant Brian Crew. And so Travis Scott popped up immediately after. I was like, Travis, it's not a good time. You know what I mean? I was setting up all this shit. We had to kill 2,800 people and throw their memory off while we followed them out to everywhere to make sure they wouldn't endanger any Justice Department officials or any real TBI who were viewing through the corrupt TBI's eyes using demon cams that I had set up. So, Travis died. Travis got shot. And, I knew I'd get retaliation for that, and they loaded their Sims up and done some weird shit. So, I came in today. The sink got replaced, which is a good thing. Getting those drain pipes out and getting that sink out. I don't care if they found a phone. If you found a phone, it's for you. It comes with Unity. Unity's pretty cool. Basically, when you activate it, you get a number, and it's not your real number. You can go in person and get all your real records, no matter if somebody steals your service. So, yeah, just like what the Unity ring on Charlie Murphy's forehead. That's what it is. So, the sink had been remodeled, still no. I ate some leftover beans, chicken in the fridge, coleslaw I had made. I couldn't wash anything off except in the shower. The jalapeno, I grabbed it out of the resealable pack. Smelled like perfume and fragrance. I just mentioned Celine Dion, you know, that was just a byproduct of doing the smart intelligence and providing for the United States of America, outlining some of their clearance duties. And we got an account called Celine Dion, and it was for an entertainer, and she made it big. The food looked like someone added grass to it. From the kitchen, I set it down in the kitchen after heating, went to the bathroom, left the door open. Chris Henderson, the only one in the back. They say he's fast, but from the kitchen to the bedroom, it looked like it had some grass in it. The jalapeno had some green shit on the side of it. So I took me a nap, and I woke up till I got crack all in my drawers. I'm just being honest. You know, we're not traitors to the United States of America. And if somebody's in your house in this intelligence shit and they're violating the rules like Rihanna and Future and Beyonce, and it's treason, crack will be in your drawers for real. Like if you are betraying your house, crack cocaine will be inside your drawers, like your dresser drawers. I'm just being honest. That was being played. They were going through the central intelligence device in here, the content. And I never told nobody. But the district attorney, you know, we had to sign something whenever their office got hit. I got whack all in my house. I'm just being honest. That relayed today. So, so I laid back down to take a nap. I woke up after 6:18 p.m. I don't know the time and date. I woke up after 6:18, which is when my dad came home. My aunt had came home, ate. The sink was not finished. There's the water not connected. I laid down in the bed to take a nap. I was awoken to something trying to stick a dick in my butt and conduct satanic parasitic occultism. Like I could feel it. I was trying to wake up and somebody was jamming that thing in there. I woke up, turned the heater on, went and fell back asleep with the light on. I woke back up and the heat was like up to 75. My aunt sat in there by my mom, by my dad's side of the bed for like 4 hours. They were asleep. People sat traps up like beer cans in the floor. Because I go for the phone. I mean, I am a tech savvy person, very wealthy from information technology, very fluent in information security, and been oppressed and unable to use anything. I haven't violated any computer laws. I have a security clearance. Yeah, I do. Please don't tell me I don't. Right now, Trey Haggart's lookalike, the one with like giant squirrely teeth, the one that come over here with that Twitter box and requested a DEFCON foam after murdering all these people and doing ass rape in the TN Gov. He chimed in. He runs this rickety rape shit. They moved here from an environment after learning how to do parasites and terror. So they're chiming in now. They need me raped again. He's Secretary of State right now, so his clearance is good, and at any time he can clean up. But I just got out of bed. Mom, Dad asleep with the light on. My aunt sitting next to my father's side of the bed where his wallet is. Rhonda, she would softly, my Aunt Lisa would say Rhonda every few minutes as to test her presence. She was waiting to call me out if I went for the cell phone. When I woke, rickety rape crew, the library staff, Bedford TN Justice Department, and the benevolent rapist, as they call him, their profiles at the library was profiling me, like from inside the home, conspiring to rape me again as he had promised Charles Merlo and library staff if nobody minds. They didn't go to the jail because they sold the infrastructure. Like after they got done raping me, they raped me for like 39 months straight. Laid in 165, just nearly handicapped, nearly dead. And he'd come in naked in the back door, and like a big, like John Coffey crawling with a dick, line me up, and there's just a wash rag that he'd wipe my ass with, and he'd bring a broken cigarette and get one strike, and then I just lay on the floor. Raped me again as he had. My family thought I was somebody else, so that's how they got away with it. Negligence. Promised Charles Merlo and library staff nobody minds. They didn't go to jail because they sold Bedford County and Tennessee infrastructure and Tennessee citizens for parasitic simulation, research, and obstruction and terror. They were recollecting their rapes and elite kid rapes and famous IP thieves. Kid rapes with famous IP thieves, now tech-centric. Dwayne had asked me to go to the store for him. I mouthed to the cameras at 110 Bird Street front porch. What cameras? That about rickety rapists at the store. I was profiled by Sim Crew and Dane Gang rape crews. They could be heard at the store counter boasting about rape, threat, and intimidation. Put him on the list. Check into that. If we are the ones doing like that. We been him for that long if nobody can do nothing. I see why you need his real papers. Now, they are asking for a warrant for disorderly conduct and outbursts, and they'll put Rickety in jail, and they'll do it in the jail. Rickety got famous. He followed me from prison where he actually held a rape hostage, which was me, but I was Simmons and Star Elliott, who ran corrections in Bedford County. I'm coming for a long time. They actually need that done again, or they may go to jail.